come back.
Yo, holy
Welcome
screw, what's up?
back.
And hitting the hydrate. Oy. Something's wrong with TikTok. It's being dumb. We're doing our best. You made a 2K purchase, Zeke? What did you get, man? Buy your first PC? Oh, let's go. I want to see pics and specs. What's going on here? Chili, what's up? It's a fix today with 14 graphics on some settings to make it look crazy good. Nice. I would like to learn more about that. I think the game looks really good on its own already. All right, if TikTok's not gonna work, I'm not gonna fight with it much longer because this is just gonna annoy the crap out of me. I think the stream key it generated is bad though, which has happened before. You put your setup in general, nice. Using NVIDIA shaders mainly, okay. Interesting. All right, I'm gonna end this and restart it and see what happens. It's still generating this weird key. Anyway, hey, hope you're well. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Good to see you in chat. Thanks for stopping in. This doesn't look like a stream key. This looks like a URL. All right, fine. I'm not fighting with TikTok tonight. I don't care. That bad. Gotchas. I had Star Rail pulled up while I was working, because I'm trying to do some of the anniversary stuff before it goes away. Let's see, stop, connect. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with TikTok chat, but it's just not behaving correctly. Maybe if I just try like from a new tab now. Let me give it one last go because it's bugging me that it's not working. And we'll see if we can get it. And then we'll just jump into the game anyway. Oh my gosh, it still looks like an incorrect key. see. I'll give it a second to try to connect. It's Dokkan. I was at the DBZ one. Been hooked for over a decade. The new director's going in a horrible direction. Ah, that stinks. That really does stink. Yeah, I don't know if it's showing me live at all on TikTok. I'm hoping. It says streaming, but I don't know. I don't know if it's working or not. I think it generated a bad stream key, and I don't know, maybe I'm in trouble on there. Peyton, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for checking it out. We are going to be playing some Final Fantasy 14 online. Realm Reborn. Let's see that art X. I can't read. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Cool name. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted passwords. Name a genre for an edit. I'm making a song. Cyberpunk bluegrass. How's that for a genre? You play 14 online now. You can. You should play with. We can't add each other as friends, but we could play together. Let's see. Open. Sorry, I'm trying to sign in and make sure that my game is updated and is gonna run. Peyton, I'm doing good. How are you? I don't know. I'm really enjoying this free trial situation. Okay, seems like we got it working now. Everything is going slow motion. That's probably just the camera, but my camera's been having issues anyway. Issues we haven't been able to figure out. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Happy Tuesday evening. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you all had a good day. As the title and the series, it depends on where you're watching, but we've been playing. I started playing Final Fantasy 14 about a week ago, I think, and I've been enjoying it. I'm not a big MMO person. This game has been out a while, so starting it in 2026 has been an interesting situation, but the game holds up. I'm enjoying it a lot, and yeah, welcome in. I hope you're all having a great night. I would like to continue playing this game on stream with folks, and yeah, it's been fun. Honestly, the community's been very welcoming, very helpful. I've just enjoyed playing with you guys in chat and chatting about the game and getting to learn the game in and out. It's been cool. So let's hop in. No, Zeke, I have not tried Dead at Disco yet. You have tried for cheer and you're nervous? Well, just means you want to do a good job. That's what I tell my kid. Alright, let's see. Where's my audio for the game? You know? Oh my god, audio. There we go. Yes. And now we wait. The game audio was loud. It was loud. And now I've got to turn it down. But it goes away if I click out. So it's like I'm trying to fix it, but it's making it very difficult to fix. We're gonna drop that. All right in there. You guys tell me. $18 to get ready for dungeons. Am I? All right. No. Achievements. Achieve Archer level 20. Okay. Recommended duties. Recommendation list displays quests or duties currently available in the area. Highlighting an item in your list will display further information regarding the duty, such as location. Recommendations are helpful for finding quick skill and experience, or simply confirming if there are any quests or hunting log targets missed in the area, or in the area you might have missed. Okay. So we just need to level up a couple of times. Yeah, that's what we're about to do. You like my hat? Thanks. We're about to do Hall of the Novice because that's just what was recommended. Can I just hit commence instead of waiting? Let's proceed directly to the briefing. For this exercise, you'll be learning avoidance. The enemy often tips his hand before a big attack, and your best defense is to skip out of the way. Are we literally skipping? That's the exercise. Once I decide you've learned this lesson, everything's clear. I trust. Say the word when you're ready to begin. The word! You had to go find an NPC back in the day. It's so much better. Yeah, it's a menu. What am I supposed to do? No. Okay. I didn't understand. I thought we were just in that little area learning to dodge. Dodge! Do I have to defeat him, or do I just have to keep dodging him? Just running in circles. How do I get out of this? This is so silly. You have so many options with a PC. Yeah. We did it. Nicely done, learning to avoid obvious attacks. The skill all adventurers need. Those who insist on standing still won't survive long. Speaking of survival, perfecting each of my lessons will earn you a piece of armor to aid you in your chosen role. Should you feel so inclined, repeat the same lesson with other masters that they might reward you with equipment tailored towards their field of expertise. Sweet. I wish there was a more like active dodge than just running around, but I get it. All right, what are we doing now? Assist allies in defeating a target. See what we can do. Let's proceed directly to the briefing. When it comes to your place in a party, you are the sharp end of the spear. No, I'm the sharp tip of the arrow. Your role is to inflict as much damage as possible while keeping your own skin intact. Evercold's adding a parry system for paladins, so you with the time a shield button as you get hit to counter them. That's cool. As such, you cannot just attack whichever enemy you please. If you strike a foe, the one controlled by your ally, you risk becoming the target of deadly aggression. Yo, Base Guru, what's up, man? Thanks for joining over on YouTube. As you might have guessed, the purpose of this exercise is to teach cooperation. Cooperation? Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. All right, I'm digging the music. Okay. All right. We did it. Did you mark the sturdiness of your ally taking the enemy's hits? Coordinating efforts with a heavily armored defender will allow you to fight to your fullest. Here's your prize. Yay, prizes. Alright, defeat an occupied target. I'm not waiting on anybody. You'll be fighting multiple opponents. Oh no! The key to victory is coordination with your comrades. Each foe will fall all the swifter under a focused assault. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next training exercise. Alright. Begin! I forgot how to switch targets. Wait, did I screw up? Did I do something bad? Oh, okay. I was hitting the wrong dude. Why can't I target the guy? It wouldn't let me target him at all. Well, what the heck? I was hitting both of them. Until now, basically nobody does this normal gameplay. Hey, Big Country. How's it going? I just don't understand who I'm supposed to hit. Because I hit one and it's like, hey, hit the right guy. And then I hit the other one and it's like, hey, hit the guy. Like, how am I supposed to be changing targets so quickly? Left and right on D-pad should swap. Right, like I was switching, but we'll move on to the fist fighter. Okay, Punchy Boy. There we go. Normally it's a group of enemies, spam the AoE button. Do the archers have an AoE that I haven't unlocked yet? Work well with your allies and the efficacy of your armor need not be tested. Here's your prize for completing the exercise, but remember the real prize is the lesson you've learned. Did I not get the armor? Was there not an armor for that one? Oh, I see. It's like every other one gives you something. And then you get the EXP ring. Alright, avoid engaged targets. Remember the lesson where I had you evading enemy attacks? Hey, you have to do it while being attacked. Let's exercise and put that training to the test. You must needs plan your strikes around some fancy footwork. Work with your allies to defeat the enemy. Move on to the next training exercise. Alright, let's see what's going on. I'm just not sure entirely. Okay. I'm sorry. I messed up. The game's a little loud in my ears. Alright, so we... Okay, we only defeat the one guy. Neatly done. Breaking off attacks to save your skin is always the wisest course. So it may sometimes frustrating dance. It is better to dodge than be sprawled in the dust. Complete. Let's go change most of our armor. Brand new gloves. All right, what are we learning now? Exercise will teach you how to deal with enemy reinforcements. As the battle progresses, new foes will appear on the field. These sudden arrivals will target your weakest comrades. You must be quick to eliminate them. What if I'm the weakest comrade? Work with the allies to defeat the enemy and we can move on to the next training exercise. One thing I really can't wait for in the expansion is the fact you can seek your highest gear to any job on that level. That's really cool. That seems like a nice addition. Okay, so what are we doing? Invalid target. Do we win or do we lose? Why do we lose? Okay, why are you not targeting? Why are you not targeting? I don't understand. You were shooting him and then you weren't. Why? What is our invalid target? What are we not? I don't understand. I understand he was highlighted and then he just wasn't for no reason. We lost again. Well, because the tank sucks. I'm struggling to understand why he won't. Like, I keep switching to the target, I see it highlight, so I start attacking it, and I don't actually attack. Alright, there we go. Doubles having X on the target.
Welcome back.
I think that's what it was. I was highlighting him, but he was just snapping back to the other guy. That's the downside to trying to do the controller, like, mostly. We'll figure it out. All right, we got 2 more. Is it 2 more? We got 7 total. Interact with the battlefield. You control player also. I don't feel bad for wanting to be on controller. I tried mouse and key. I didn't like the movement, and I didn't like using the number row for attacks. I don't mind holding down the trigger and then having stuff mapped to a bunch of crossbars. Enemies will pour forth from the rear gate. New foes will continue to flood whilst this portal remains open. You must operate the lever that closes the gate, or your party will be overwhelmed. So stand by the lever. Wrong lever! Or for your allies to defeat the enemy, and we can move on to the next. Everything is clear, I guess. Yeah, I have it set, but it's just kind of the defaults. I've moved some stuff around, but not many things. I don't fully understand how auto attacking works. All right, why didn't we? Just die. Yeah, that wasn't bad. I need to probably like optimize the setup for how everything should be set up, but I don't know. I haven't quite figured out what's most important as an archer. What am I going to use the most? You become a job at 30, so final exercise. You arrived at the mountain's peak, the final exercise. As a culmination of your training, all the skills you've acquired will be put to the test. Put your lessons into practice and you'll do just fine. Say the word when you're ready to begin. I mean, I'm ready as I'll ever be, I guess. Journey for the dungeon unlock? Yeah, sure. Well, which one is he attacking? Am I attacking the wrong one? I wish when I was locked on, the camera would like stay on the target. Hey, Jellyfish, how am I liking the game so far? I'm enjoying it. Welcome to the stream. Nice. We just did Hall of the Novice, just wrapped up those quests. No, R3 goes first person. It's all good. I think we got it figured out. Let's see, we got a ton of experience, so we're almost leveled up. You have mastered the lessons of the Hall. Henceforth, you are a novice no longer. Believe me, my friend, there's no greater thrill than striving alongside like-minded companions to overcome the deadliest of challenges. May the wisdom you gained in the Hall of the Novice serve you well in your adventures. Alright. Oh. Oh. Brand new ring. There we go. Is there a different hat that goes with this armor? Alright, let's see. There's a blue quest. There's the main quest. L3 does the lock on? Okay. I'll have to go somewhere I can fight. What are the blue quests for? What does that mean again? Gontron is responsible for assigning guild levies at Caroline Canopy, and is offering to give you an introduction to the world of Leave quests. You considered attempting one of the guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild. The means by which we document requests for assistance from citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. Battlecraft leaves that require extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for creation of goods. The tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Nobody does these, so you might have trouble finding queues. Ah, fair enough. Well, let's take on this one as well. Ooh, we get pants. Gila Verde. Hello, YouTube just suggested your channel. Let's go. That's what I like to see. Welcome to the stream. We're getting recommended, chat. We're getting recommended. The crafting ones are done, though, because they are solo. Oh, okay. That was my favorite fresh-faced adventure. Oh, do not scowl, so... I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at Bent Branch Meadows in the Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bent Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bent Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. What better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue southwest till you come to a bridge. Cross it. When you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself on having successfully found Bent Branch Meadows. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service, doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep. Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler when you arrive. All right. All right, here's what I want to do. Okay, I want to edit this. Because I would like all of my offensive stuff on the face buttons. Whoops. It's like the new slot. There. Yo, Harold, what's up? Danica, welcome in. Hi, everybody. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Okay. So then... What does Second Wind do? I just open the action and traits and put them on the bar. Is there a faster way to do it? It's a self-heal. Hey, Reaper, what's up? Is a HUD layout where I can do this? That's not what I want. Oh my gosh, I've gone too far into the game. This is getting complicated. Here's what I want. Okay, heal can go over here. And I guess that can go there. What is this? Lowers an attack, potency of 110 to all enemies in a cone before me. Is foot graze or leg graze that useful? Okay, I think I like that a little better. No, not really. You've been here just lurking? Hey, I appreciate you being here, though. Welcome. Either way, I appreciate it. That's what somebody said the other day, Chili. Nobody really uses these two attacks. I'll just hit them because, I mean, it might help early on. I doubt it, though. I don't know. Everybody says they're useless. How do I get rid of something? How's ARR going? I mean, so far so good. I just finished up the Hall of the Novice quest, so we just got that set of armor and the experience ring. How do I delete something off of here? Like, how do I just, like, eat it into the ether? Aha! That's exactly what you do. Perfect. There, we'll just set auto attack there for now. I want sprint at the bottom. I want return here, and then we'll put teleport there so I don't accidentally do anything. We'll put the healing there. Makes a little more sense to me. If I think about how I play Kingdom Hearts, that makes a little more sense to me. And then, like, I could, okay, so how do I add stuff? Like, if I have something I want to add here, how do we get it? From where can I pull it? Like, what menu is that in? Because, wow, the buttons, I don't mind the buttons. It's too many buttons on the keyboard. Button combos don't bother me. See, I suggest custom enable L2, R2. Okay, so let's see. Character config. That's under system. All right. And then hotbar settings. Let's see, just enable expanded controls L2 plus R2. Oh, so we can like do one and then the other? It's so easier for you to have three full 9-button layouts. Set to hotbar 2. That makes a little more sense. What is WHXB? The L2 R2 hotbar 2 left, R2 L2 hotbar 2 right. Okay, that makes sense. Use your double tap. Oh, see, I don't mind that. Does that interfere with this? Cannot use toggle type. No, both work. Enable customization weapon to sheaths versus when a weapon is drawn. That kind of makes sense. I might have to play with this at some point. Tonight maybe isn't the night, but let's see, D-pad action buttons. All right, so let me see this here. All right, so I had nothing set there. That kind of makes sense as I get more things to set, which I have no idea what I'm setting right now. Just in the future you will. I believe you. Okay. I'm trying to see. I don't know. Is there anything else for me to pick up here to do? Because I'm just going to the gate. That's fine. We'll go there. We'll go there first. I don't think there's much else I need to do here. Try playing controller to use keyboard and mouse now. I mean, it makes sense. Like, you've got to play with what you like. Alright. Let's see. What was I looking at? There's something I wanted to set or figure out. I'm pretty sure I got this already. I mean, we could teleport there straight away. What is auto run on controller? Anyway, no. Welcome back. Ashen, how's 14 treating me? It's been good so far. No complaints. It's been pretty fun. L1. Ah, there we go. Perfect. No, go up here. I want to know what's up here. Nothing. It's a large tree. Can we make this jump? No, we can't. You know, I've been down here before, but I just do not remember how I got into the place. There it is. Chili, is that you with the blue name running around? Aha, look, things to turn in. Well, that's a side quest. Let's not fool with that just yet. You must be the venture Miyun sent word about. I'm Keith, the head wrangler around these parts. I've heard many and more things about you. Good things, lest you worry. When the elder seed seer bade us welcome ventures, 'tis fair to say we had our doubts, till hard-working folk like yourself set about proving us wrong. That is, consider me a convert. Any road, you've a mind to help out at the ranch, have you? Good, we could always do with a hand or two to keep the place running smoothly. As a matter of fact, I have a task right here that wants doing. Let me know when you're ready to get busy. Oh, and you come highly recommended, so don't go letting me down. I gotta pick one. All of these pants are worse than the pants I've got, so let's pick the bronze piece. Have you played any other Final Fantasy games? Yes, I've never finished a Final Fantasy game, but I've played and started several. Peloton, what does that do? Is it like a treadmill? Increases movement speed of self and nearby party members. Effect ends when enmity is generated. Has no effect in battle. Interesting. Alright, we have another move that we learned, but I don't know. where it was applied. I love your outfit, Chili. Final Fantasy IX is my favorite. Okay. What am I doing now? I'll take you, boy. We won't complete this one either. No one really does. I mean, that's fair. I'm just saying, like, I have never rolled credits on a Final Fantasy game. Unless Chrono Trigger counts, because that one I definitely rolled credits on. This one. This is where we were trying to... No, this is another quest to pick up. What is that? That's Tierney. Yeah, that's what we need to do. You believe yourself up to the challenge? What am I doing? A pack of animals has been spotted near Bent Branch Meadows, far from their usual hunting grounds. Because the local distributor of guild leaves, known as the Leave Met, will bring up a list of available leave quests. Okay. Leave allowances are required to accept. You'll be granted 3 leave allowances every 12 hours, Earth time, up to a maximum of 100. You may accept as many as 16 at once. Okay. Go to General under duty in the main menu and begin to select the leave quest by pressing the Initiate button. Why did it go? What is going on here? What's happening? Journal. There we go. I just got to Dawn Trail, newest expansion, 500 hours in. Yeah, it makes sense, Danica. CT only counts to get more than 10 endings. That's fair. Stop it. Okay, once you've initiated a leave quest, location of your quest objectives will be displayed on the minimap. Leave quest targets can also be identified by a distinguishing icon displayed above their names. During a leave quest, the do list is replaced with information regarding... Okay, so we only have to kill 3. I don't know where I'm going. It's like my Bluetooth's like freaking out. My controller might be dying. Hang on. I'm like missing inputs here and it's just acting bonkers. Plug this sucker in here. I'm giving up after this one. It's already too complicated. So I was just following that quest just for fun. And it's like, never mind. Also, Chili already told me nobody really does these, so I don't even know where to go. All right. Hold up now. Where's the map button? I thought that was the map button, but then it turns out it's not. Okay. Now where am I supposed to go do this leave quest? Spoiled, dang. Yeah. Is it just wander around and find them? Yeah, I really should just follow the main story quest. I thought I was just doing some blue quests to unlock things. But now that I've initiated this, let's see it through. There, is this where we need to be? Alright, collecting and all. Sure, let's just go right back. Optimal place to explore and play how you want, depending on your goals. Yeah, most people have been just like, hey, play the main story quest. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I'd like to do for the most part. I don't mind doing side quests, though. Alright. We're just gonna leave that alone. City state leaves unlocked. I'm sure they had some great intentions. With those leave quests. But not for me. Alright. What do you need? 7 hells. Some. Alright, you know what? I'm just. That guy. Somebody's doing something dumb. Speak with Rosaline. Hey, we went up here earlier, wondering what we were doing. All right. You know, Keith is behalf of him. I see. I broke one of her eggs, you say, and there were four of the creatures. They're a nuisance at best times. We must now add trespass and chocobo murder to the list of transgressions. They forced our hand. Our retribution must needs be swift and decisive. And who better than to deliver it, adventurer? Find the lair to the west of here and make an example of exactly 4 scramblers. We can send no clearer message. Oh, their lair is awfully close. You mind Weaver saying hi in game? Some yellow side quests give things beside XP and Gil. Leaves are just another way to get XP and a small bit of lore. Ah, okay. Danica, I don't know. Do I mind saying hi? I know if you see me say hi, I don't care. It's so much easier when I'm like locked on. I feel like I'm not fighting the camera as much. Alright. We're gonna talk to Rosaline again. Ah. The deed is done? Good. A grim task, but a necessary one. You've shown them the folly of inciting the wrath of those who consort with adventurers. Perhaps now, I guess it's the Chi-Churn, will think twice before giving in to their larcenous proclivities. All right, what do we got? Leather jacket for amateurs, Dalmatica. I don't know. I'm just gonna take some bronze pieces. There are two types of control types. A case can be made for either standard and legacy are the names. Interesting. Use an adventure to destroy diorite eggs. Your willingness to assist the residents of the 12's Wood is commendable. If you have a moment, mayhap you can assist me with a delicate matter. Duties as a wood whaler include inspecting the matron's leaf for signs of damage or decay. It's never been a difficult task until the other day, when I discovered several clutches of diorite eggs. I have no problem slaying the beast when full grown, but the mere sight of the eggs sickens me. It's very much a disgusting task and destroy the eggs. I guess so. Let's see. Looking for sure-footed adventure to plug blue trumpets from the root of a nearby Heaven's Pillar. You seem light on your feet. Fancy a quick skip along the route of the Heaven's Pillar here? I need someone to pick off a blue trumpet to you. I know what you're thinking. It's not more than a mushroom, so why the commotion? I'll tell you why. You allow that fungal menace to multiply, and within a moon they'll be covering the whole darn route and rotting the wood clear through. Just watch your step while you're up there, though. The dire mites on the ground won't waste any time adding insult to falling injuries. Prefer legacy, especially for raids. Interesting. Once you're done, head up to the top of the route and report to Theodore. He'll be glad to hear someone's taking care of one of his more dreaded chores. All right. Where else is there one close by? We seem to be all along this little path here. Ouch. There, we'll just fix that right up. On standard, on mouse keyword at least, when hold the S. When hold S, character slowly walks backward. On legacy, you turn around and run. Interesting. Yeah, where are those other diorite eggs? Interrupted myself. Theodore. Yeah, you cleared the route of blue trumpets. Wonderful. To be quite honest, I have this teeny tiny problem with heights. No, this is not my ideal posting, but we all do what we must. I don't know, the game doesn't explain two types at the beginning, but it's probably because at the start already bombards you with a lot. It really does. Keeping the route passable is an important job, you see. It's one of the few ways folks can traverse the central shroud, since the calamity all but split the area in twain. It is not perhaps the easiest pathway to walk, but there are those who believe the will of the matron herself caused this tendril of the heavens pillar to remain thus suspended that it might serve the forest people. I'm rather fond of the notion myself. Alright. Is it what we have? I think I have this. It's the same hat. Stars a lot of stake, especially for people like me who haven't played an MMO before. I've only played World of Warcraft, and it was for like a month, maybe 2. I didn't play it continuously. I didn't give myself time to learn the game at all. It is regrettably my duty to stand watch over the road from here to Bent Branch Meadows. The ranch has become a veritable institution of Gardania, so any threats to its continued operation are taken quite seriously by the wood whalers. Which reminds me, mayhap it was my imagination, but I believe I caught a glimpse of some shadowy fellow not too long ago. Would you mind passing word to Rosaline down below? I would go myself, but, well, it's hard enough marshaling the courage to walk the route for my shift. Alright. I got a quest to go turn in this way anyway. The auto run got me. Nice. Wait, was I also picking up another quest here? Now that you mentioned it, I may have seen something. I dismissed it as a trick of the light before, but I thought I saw a shadow in the forest to the north. Still, I suspected nothing more than a cheat-turned thief on the run. You must sate your curiosity. By all means, investigate. Should you actually find something of note, I'd very much like to see it. Alright. '14 is very different than WoW. WoW is your traditional MMO. 14 is more akin to an RPG MMO. That's what it feels like. I like the feel, though. I like the vibe this game gives off compared to WoW. All right, somebody tell me, like, if I add, how do I add stuff to this hotbar? Because I got a move that we learned. And I don't know where to pull it from to equip it. Like, it's got to come from somewhere. Is it in the hotbar, like the character settings? Like, we got an ability, but I just don't know where to even view that. Actions and traits. Ah, perfect. Because we picked up something. I don't know how to do in controller. Keys action and traits tab. Yeah, I found it. I found it. Okay, so this isn't anything I need to actually do anything with. I just saw this show up. I didn't know where this went. Adds the heavy shot 20% chance of Hawk's Eye. Increases base action damage by 10%. Interesting. I'm using a PS5, a DualSense controller. Where am I going? Oh, I know what I wanted to do. Let's see. This quest. I need to set like a marker. I just want this to go away. I'm tired of looking at this one, but I don't want to necessarily abandon this quest. I picked it up by mistake. So we just need to go southeast. Which is like across this. Alright, fine. Select the action square to add hotbar. Danica, I'm not a quitter. You don't understand. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with this area now. We did the stuff to collect. We were collecting stuff at the docks. So maybe we can do. If I still can't do this quest, I might abandon it though, and just maybe pick it up far later. Each of the three nations has established a residential district. Okay, I can't really take advantage of that stuff. It really doesn't matter to me what we do. Like, why do I have to go over there? How do I go over there? Yeah, I'm just gonna give up on this. Now, how do we do that? You can pick it back up, right? Like, there's other ways to... I'm not worried about it. We just, you know, I don't see a game allowing you to give up on a quest that you couldn't just grab back. It just wasn't clear what I should be doing. It's just to teleport to housing, but yes. Alright. Let's see. Let me pick it back up. Also, that's just unlocks apartments and homes that start from 500,000 gil an apartment. Yikes. Okay, what am I doing? I didn't read anything. Other than Nemea lilies atop the barrows. You know, can you just attack, please? Just stop getting hit. You spooky looking thing. Get out of here. How do we get in there? A small house is 3 million? Yikes. Alright, where's the next one? Over here? What just happened? I feel like I should be in here. Just a feeling. Just gonna go somewhere else. Are we in a graveyard? Is that what this is? Burial mounds? Thanks. No, that seems super useful. Why is there a blue arrow here? What is that? Oh, that's one of those fates. I'm not doing that. Messing with it the other day was kind of fun, but I want to get the main quest advanced a good bit. Guys, thanks for hanging out wherever you're watching from. Be sure to hit the like button on this particular stream. I would appreciate it. Helps out a ton. Thanks for being here. Hitting the view button. Clicking on the stream means a lot too. I just appreciate you guys' time. Any help offered has been a blessing, and I appreciate all of you. Must be desperate for it if you would speak with me a second time. Either that, you've never learned to leave well enough alone. I don't know any better. If you're so bloody eager, then there's another job for you. Head on over to the hedge tree and clear out some nests Oh, Sapoprophagus slugs. All you need to do is sprinkle some of this flat ale on the ground where you find the moist depressions. You should soon be up to your armpits in slugs. This sounds gross. There's so many enemies just hanging out over here. They pushed me further south, and I was supposed to be going north. I couldn't help it, chat. I couldn't help it. I wanted to do the quest. Should I level sync? Help prevent the spread of leaf bleed? Sure. What are we doing? Saying, oh, okay. Corvellian, welcome. I didn't mean to hurt this thing and attract its attention. There we are. Alright, cool. That thing was big. Kind of gross. Sprinkling the ale. Doing the task. Can you please attack? Alright, Chili, going to bed. Thanks for hanging out, man. Sorry we didn't get to do a dungeon. I was, I don't know where to go for those yet. I assume there's a quest. I'm just enraging stuff for no reason. It's great, you're just menacing the wildlife. Yeah, I just realized, like, I'm just attacking stuff. I was supposed to just kill some slugs, and then I just started attacking everything else. Just, yeah, it was there. Dungeon connected, MSQ. Okay. I'm sorry, I got distracted. Let's go turn this in. Ooh, that bandana is better than the helmet. Let's take it. Yarg. Alright, we're just gonna head north. Wasn't there a quest up here we could have picked up too? Yeah, I'm gonna do it real quick. An Uldan merchant by the name of Kukuvachi seeks an adventurer to make some inquiries on his behalf. You, the adventurer! Yes, you will suffice. With a job I need performed, I'm willing to pay the going rate. A trifling task, really. I simply need you to ask the locals here at Bent Branch Meadows what the head wrangler covets most in all the world. It's a private matter, lest you doubt, so be sure to inquire discreetly. And please, for the love of Nald, do not reveal that you are in my employ. In fact, it would be best if my name wasn't mentioned at all. Aethelthrith. Was Keith the covet most? Why would you wish to know some? Wait a minute. Little Don Merchant put you up to this, didn't he? He's wasting his time with that approach. If the man is serious about owning a chocobo, he would be better served convincing Keitha of his intent to provide the bird with proper care and attention. It's actually kind of funny. Treat all zones like a dungeon, problem solved. Yeah, just attack everything all the time. That's some shiny trigger will move her heart. You don't know her like that is Miss Keitha is only interested in her birds. Listen here, adventurer. If your actions cause her any distress, the wood whalers will come down on you so hard your boots will leak blood. Got that? Okay, sorry. Keitha, the only thing Keitha wants is for her birds to be happy. If she cares for anything besides the well-being of the chocobos, then I've not heard of it. I keep hitting R1 to auto run, but it's L1, and I just keep alternating between them. If I keep me in suspense, I must have a chocobo for my very... What's this? They told you nothing of our material desires. The stubbornness of these Gridanians is infuriating, and I should have known better than to hire a buffoon for such delicate work. Think of the amount of gil I've wasted on this fruitless venture. Oh, cease your mewing. I promise you a reward you shall have. Now leave me to my misfortune. Alright. What are these for? He is a distinct air of an adventurer. Might I trouble you for some assistance? In recent days, a heartless cat has been sneaking into the ranch to scare our chocobos. Poor birds are in a state of constant unease, wondering when the next fright will come. It's my hope that extending the fencing will help to keep the intruder out. To that end, could I ask you to procure some strands of dynamite web? They make for a surprisingly sturdy construction material. Should be able to obtain the web from the dynamites themselves. There are usually a few to be found roaming the lands around the ranch. 6 strands should be sufficient. Have I not just been collecting materials this whole time? Ah, I did the wrong thing. That's why I seem so scattered. Yeah, they are very minor side quests. It's just along the way. It's like, okay, what can I do along the way? Well, why am I not attacking it? Oh, it says it's not in range. If only I learned how to read. We were searching for signs of the shadowy figure. Fate joined. I'm good. I'm gonna turn this in. And then we'll go turn that main quest. Yeah, there you are. Ah, you returned. Some of you were able to procure the dynamite web I requested. Yes, yes, these will do nicely. These are perfect for binding posts together. Let's see, crit +1. Copper ear cuffs. That sounds useful. Oh, these are better. Okay. Well, I think we're good with what we got then. All right. Let's go give the leather bag to Rosaline. Have you found something? This leather bag. Remnants of a campfire and a forgotten bag. This could belong to any adventurer or traveler. And inside we have a chocobo grooming brush and roseling oil. But wait, why would a traveler make camp here when it would be far safer to beg the hospitality of Bent Branch Meadows? Bugger me. I think this belongs to that stranger said to be meddling with the chocobos. Thank you, adventurer. We've been lax in our duties, but no longer. I swear we will find this shadow. None of that seems useful. I recommend just using blue person icon next to your HP and P. It automatically equips the best gear you have. Yeah, I had been. I was just curious about the things I had just picked up. Okay, we cannot allow others interested to dismiss similar sightings. They must know what we've learned. To that end, I've prepared this letter containing everything we know about our mysterious stranger. I need you to show it to my comrades throughout the shroud. Once each sentry has committed the details to memory, have them write their name at the bottom for confirmation. Start with Elmar at the Bannock, then find Bernard at the eastern gates of Bent Branch Meadows. They ought to relay the information to the others. Finally, make sure Ilgar sees the letter. He stands watch within the stables, so if this stranger's aim is to harm the chocobos, Ilgar may have personally put an end to it. All right, there you are. You know, for training. Committed to memory. The shadow figure. Understood. I'll pass word to the recruits as well as sentries. Let me just make my mark. There, that should do. If you follow the road south, you'll find Bernard by the bridge to Bent Branch. Godspeed, adventurer. Alright, where are we going? I feel like I'm running out of room. I wish I could pull the camera back just a bit. I know with like, yeah. The mouse makes it possible. Alright. Nope, wrong button. You can zoom in and out. Yeah, I knew I could. I just didn't know where on the controller. I was like, well, I know where to do it on the mouse. You have business with me? Committed to memory. Rosalie's right to be cautious for the stranger to venture so close yet go to such great lengths to remain undetected is highly suspicious. They clearly have designs on Bent Branch. We appreciate the help. I should write my name here, yes? And here, take it. You'll find Algar in the stables past the Aetherite. You mean that place we've been going? There you are. Whew, I'm gonna do a quick break after turning this one in. What's this? Shadow stranger no matrons leave? You've already shown this to Bernard and Elmar. I see. Good, good. All that's left is to inform the staff here. Not everyone here is a wood whaler, true, but even our stable boys wouldn't hesitate to take up arms to defend these chocobos. Nice. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. I will be right back. Don't touch that dial. Oh my gosh. RBLX Roblox. You like Roblox? You like Roblox, Sonny? Are you winning?
Make it work. I don't want to make it work. I don't know. What do we think? There, the shades are technically on. Move it over, Steven.
Why, buddy, please get electricity. I'm shooting electricity. Did I backfill? Okay. Punch it. Punch that hamster. Punch this hamster. Look, if I get a kill in the Pikachu match, I want to find the person I killed and send them the clip of me killing them while wearing a Pikachu mask. They need to know.
Nintendo Swag. No, this is Xbox. Hype. What is this game toothless? What's up, man? This is Rocket Racing. It's a new game mode in Fortnite. Okay, drift. Yeah, always drift across the finish line. Let's go.
I'm on a boat, man. Let's go. See you later. Oh no! I'm stuck. Oh no! It just turned around and attacked me. I don't know. No, 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 no! Oh my god! Almost fell off the mat.
All right, I'm back. Did you miss anything, chat? Well, you're quite the compassionate adventurer by the sound of it. Well, far be it from me to look a gift chocobo in the mouth. I am in need of a capable man like yourself. We received a peddler at the gates the other day, an excitable Lalafell that was sweating and swearing he had been attacked by a large winged beast. Yet, other than hornets, I know of no flying creatures in this region. If there's any truth to what he said, it might prove problematic for other travelers. Follow the road to the south and see if you can find any evidence to support his claim. And should you find something, kindly tell Lothair to patrol his area sometime instead of just standing beneath the spire staring at the God's darned road in those words. Okay. You found me. You found me. Is that you? Is that you? I don't know how to wave. I have no idea what I'm doing. Is it? It's this one. Okay, thank you for the tutorial. I wanted to emote. Alright, how do we do the social thing? There we go. I was trying to get Chili to... I should get Chili to add me as a friend, but he had to go. Sweet. Alright. We're gonna go follow the road to the south. I will say, the little bit of soundtrack I've gotten to hear in this game, I really like. I was just ignoring where I was going, supposed to be going. A vulture egg. Okay. A northern vulture, too, and they were defending a nest? Perhaps we could omit that last detail from any official reports. Better than not give Algar any further cause to be cross. Thank you for slaying the beast. You may rest assured that I will not permit this to happen again. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. We get to pick a weapon. While there, Guard Goblin Spire wants you to visit Hedge Tree. I have another task for you, adventurer. I need you to head to Hedge Tree to the southwest of here. Speak with Hero Leone. After tending to the hedge tree, the hero was scheduled to board a boat from the minor planks. Well, the vessel's departure time has come and gone, but there's still no sign of her. Knowing how absorbed the hero becomes in her work, I'm not unduly concerned. Armel, however, was responsible for organizing Leonie's transportation, is likely wondering if her wayward passenger is ever going to arrive. Perhaps a gentle reminder is in order. That's the other thing I really like with playing a game like this is like the scenery. If it's interesting, it's just fun to wander through. Like, this is cool. You know, this forest is really interesting. I like the layout. I like the vibe. How am I going to do this fate again? What troubles you, my dear? Ah, yes, the boat. Quite forgotten. My task with the hedge tree is well and finished, but the elementals murmur of a malevolent presence in the vicinity of the Tom Tara Deepcroft. I must abide a while longer, that I might better define the source of the elemental's distress. Please inform Ramil that I shall be late in arriving. Maybe some shot ISIS 3 AM for me, but I hope you enjoy the game. And feel free to reach out with any questions. Hey, I appreciate that. Thanks for joining and hanging out. I hope you have a great night. Thanks for following the channel. If you could, go sub on YouTube if you're a YouTube user as well. That would be super awesome of you. But don't feel obligated if you don't, if you don't want to fool with YouTube. Totally get it. Some days think maybe we should just walk and take scenery, then just immediately mount up. Yeah, it happens. You get used to it. It's in every game. It happens. Every game it happens. All right. Let's see. Where are we going? What is that? Oh, okay. As we venture through the woods back whence we came. You got a message from Hero Leone? An evil presence in the Deepcroft? That does sound grave, indeed. I shall organize a vessel for a later time then. Perhaps a bell from now? 2? Better make it 3 just to be safe. Thank you for your trouble. So this is a worse bow than what we've got. I've been taking these bronze pieces. Maybe that's a bad idea. I don't know, but I feel like I could sell them and get a bunch of gil. Mel, a local mirror planks, wishes you to salvage cargo from wreckage on the road. Might you assist me with another matter, sir? A wagon that departed from Quarry Mill was overturned on the road when some large, ill-tempered forest beast chose that moment to defend its territory. By Nafika's grace, the driver escaped without serious injury. But the wagon's cargo was not so fortunate, with none willing to risk another encounter with the creature. I can only assume the goods remained strewn across the ground where the incident occurred. Simply follow the road here to the south, and you should come across the wreckage. Salvage what cargo you can and deliver it to Keitha at Bent Branch Meadows if you would be so kind. What if it's heavy? What if it's big? 214 player can take that and sell it for gil. I mean, I was told not to worry about buying stuff early on, but eventually I'm sure I will want to buy a weapon or a hat or something. I'm supposed to just pick up this big old box? A lumber toad? Oh, gross. Don't touch me. Oh, good luck. With Miguel teleporting Big Crystal. That's Big Crystal, that's funny. Thank you, heavy boxes. Ah, this is the shipment I was waiting on from Quarry Mill. I heard the wagon ran afoul of some great monstrosity just up the path from mirror planks. I see you've managed to scrape together a few bits and pieces. Seems I can't get through 2 bells these days without hearing some new tale of horrors in the deep croft, or bandit cutthroats prowling the woods hereabouts. Makes me wonder if my chocobos are safe at night. If we're ever in need of adventurer skills, I hope you'll be around to lend a hand. No, please, gods, no! Leia's egg! You must help me. I stepped out of the stables for but a moment, and when I returned, it was gone. What was gone? An egg? Sorry, you sure the chocobos will lay another? Ah, you do not understand. The egg is extremely valuable. I must find it. Alright. Luke Willot at Bent Branch Meadows seeks your assistance in finding a lost chocobo egg. You'll help me, won't you? Oh, thank you, thank you. Someone must have made off with it. There can be no other explanation. I shall scour every elm of the stable once more just to be sure. While I do so, should be very grateful if you would ask others if they noticed anything unusual. Let's see, what is this? Forgot to do that earlier. We seem to talk to this guy a lot. Chocobo egg has gone missing. Well, let me think. Now that you mention it, Chocobos were making quite a racket earlier. So much so, in fact, that I ran over to check on them, almost flattening a passing peddler in my haste. Didn't find anything out of the ordinary, though. But I described the peddler? Oh, he was an Elazen fellow. Didn't recognize his face. Seemed awfully twitchy. Oh, gods, you don't think he... Why in the heck didn't I accost him? You're not the accosting type. That's okay. You mind? Seen on acting suspicious. I most certainly did, lad. A man. It was running off towards the Tamtara Deepcroft. You say an egg was took, and I say that there was your culprit. Why would anyone pinch a chocobo egg without proper learning? It's dang near impossible to get one to hatch. Okay. Your character's powerful. All his fence hopping. Not once a trip and fall. By level 15, I would need surgery from fence hopping. The first time I did it, I'd probably need help. Yeah, I just be jumping over stuff. Ever since I learned this game has a jump button, I'm just like, yep, jump everywhere. Parkour. Parkour. Have seen any odd characters about, aside from yourself, you mean? Not that I recall. Did see someone calming the birds, but only from a distance. I assumed it was Luqualot. But if you say he was away from the stables at the time, then who was that with the chocobos? One of the best game enhancements is the jump. Nice. There can be no mistake then. The egg was indeed stolen. And from what you have told me, this was no simple robbery. That the culprit should take only Leia's egg and disregard all the rest tells me we were dealing with someone well versed in chocobo breeding. I'm sorry to say the individual in question is like to be a citizen of my native Ishgard. Leia, you see, is of the bloodline of Oranos, one of the greatest birds ever to grace an Ishgardian stable. Many a man in my homeland would give his right arm to possess one of Leia's eggs. Gods, I should have foreseen this. I must give chase at once. Hold your chocobos, Luqualot. If this egg thief's from Ishgard, like you say, why'd he go running off towards Tamtara Deepcroft? Unless I've got me mental map upside down, that's the opposite direction. Well, yes, but you may seek to lay a false trail or a... Bah! The why of it is not important. Leia's egg is all that matters. Adventurer, I beg of you, hunt the scoundrel down and take back what he stole. Well, at least you ain't planning on chasing after him yourself, wherever he's from. We may work wonders with our birds, but acts of dare and do ain't exactly our field. If you don't mind, we'll leave that end of things to you, as usual. No more running. With luck, you may catch the thief on the road to Tamtara Deepcroft, but do be careful. We cannot be certain he's working alone in this. Subdue the thief. Take back Leia's egg. What's back here? What's the point of this? Huh? The map shows you can pass through here. Then I'm gonna pass through here. Parkour! Chase after an egg thief? Sure, for piles of gil. Do I have to go in the spooky dome? Or do I stay on top of it? It's not spooky if you're the threat. It's full of ghosts and bones. Ghost and Flies already failed at life once. I guess it's fair. I'm just gonna clear this room out somewhat. Why won't you just die, skeleton man? Still not sure where I'm supposed to go. Like, is that on top? Magic bones aren't about to come outside in the daytime. I didn't mean to do Peloton. Nice. Okay. Battle time? I've caught you last, you spiteful imp. Now hand over the egg. We can't have it. The egg belongs to Luke a lot. Who in Halon's bloody fury are you? The softs at Bent Branch hired themselves an adventurer, did they? Yet another complication. This farce has gone on long enough. Kill the Moogle and the farmer's hireling, and bring me that darned egg. Nice. RSJ, what do I think of the game so far? It's a lot of fun. I'm liking it. I'm still not quite sure about the story. Like, I see what I'm doing, but I don't see the overall story just yet. But I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. Okay. Thank you. What's that? How did I come to be out here? Oh, well, the egg here is Leia's. Leia's a very special chocobo, in case you didn't know. Anyway, I was having a nap in the stables when that nasty fellow crept in and tried to steal it. But I snatched it up as quickly as I could and made a run for it. I was planning to take it back to Bent Branch Meadows myself, but it might be safer if you did it. I'm sure Luke will be very happy to see you. Here's where I'm making a living at the moment. Typical woodland menace. Yeah. Let's do this fate. Yeah, it's nice and all. I like a little up in them. How many more of these do we have to kill? Come on. Come on. Are we almost done with this one? Well, we made a little money, not much. Alright, return to Luculot. Hey, you want to bed?
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night. Love you. See you in the morning.
See you in the morning. Good luck.
Thanks. I was wondering why it wasn't auto running. It was stuck in the menu. Does anybody play this game first person? Any advantage to it? It's kind of cool. Let's go turn this in. That EXP ring ain't gonna do us much good. We're almost at level 30. We just hit 23, so we're getting real close to 30. That's the right color and the right weight. It's most definitely lay his egg. I know not how to thank you. Give me worried back there. It's just good to see you and the egg back safe and sound. I see some people try but end up stopping at some bosses because it's too hard to see the AoE markers. Yeah, I could see that. So I was correct in my assumption that an Ishgardian was involved, albeit one who did not, in fact, make off with the egg. Well, I could hardly have anticipated the intervention of a Moogle. Bugger me, couldn't be the same one, could it? Might you have encountered our unlikely savior before, Keitha? Could be one who saved my hide back when the calamity struck. I was in part of the woods, what we now call the standing courses. That day, seemed like the whole bleeding forest was ablaze, and I couldn't see a yalm in front of me. For all the smoke, well, nigh given up hope I had. Then, all of a sudden, a Moogle appears out of nowhere, tugs at me, smoldering sleeve, and leads me straight up to a bit of the wood where the fire hadn't taken hold. And now you know why the business is named Moogle's Gift Mounts. Seems like the least I could do. I'd be dead if it weren't for that plucky little bugger. Incredible. It may well be that the Moogle has stood vigil over us ever since that day. Ha! We better get back to work then. Wouldn't want to go letting our guardian angel down, would we? You have our thanks. Oh, and I believe Luke Willot wants to give you a little something for your troubles. AoE is the only reason I don't know why anyone would play it in first person. Leah's eggs are irreplaceable. I cannot well express to you the depth of my gratitude, and yet find them still troubled. While this whole regrettable episode unfolded, I bore witness to a sight that greatly concerned me. What does this do? The shield? Kinda want it. We'll just put it in our inventory. Yo! Ginger coming in with the gifted subs, man. Happy FF14 Adventures. How are you doing, brother? Thank you so much, man. What a blessing. 5 bomb, dude. Holy moly. Doing good? That's awesome, dude. I'm just enjoying some 14, getting ready to put the kids to bed. Yeah, mine just came and told me goodnight. Which means the stream time will be winding. Man, tonight's stream went by quick. I don't feel like I've done enough. Tell you what, I'm getting real tired of OBS making my webcam all framey. It's just OBS. Everywhere I use it, it's fine. Something in OBS is affecting my webcam. But thanks again, dude. Holy crap! Level 23. At level 30, you unlock the jobs. Yeah, I just did the novice thing, so I could get the bonus ring, and so it's helping out a lot. And then the rested XP is still active too. All right, my thanks for your kindness earlier. I hate to impose again, but I have need of your assistance in another matter, one of grave import, I fear. Actually, hold on. We need to. Nope. That's not what I went to do. I hit the wrong button.
Welcome back.
There we go. Y'all make sure to go follow Ginger Prime. He's the whole reason I'm playing this game, and for him to come in and just drop gifted is just insane. Thanks again, dude. What a blessing. I should have shouted you out already, but it's the whole reason I'm playing this game. Or at least most of the reason. And we have a hype train going? Let's go. Was not aware. We're at a level 2 hype train. All right, well, if you guys can support that, just drop the things. Any subs, gifted subs, or bits, we'll keep it going. I would appreciate it. Don't feel obligated, though. Just being here is enough. You know, I get it. Okay. Cheers to sacred site, or so I was given to believe when I first came to Gridania, and thus I naturally assumed that the elementals would not suffer the exile to profane it. Yet the birdmen have been coming and going as they please, with nary a sign of protest from the guardians of the Twelves wood. And it was that which set me to thinking, ever since the appearance of the much talked about suspicious individual, many and more strange things have been occurring in the forest. Could it be that he did something to the elementals? In case it proved useful, I've committed the details of my sightings to parchment, and would ask you to deliver the document to Mother Mune. Please make all haste. I have an irrepressible feeling that something terrible is about to happen. Ooh, some of these words. Well, let's go. I hit the wrong button. Wasted a potion. Shucks. Parkour. Hello there. Word of your tireless efforts at Brent Branch Meadows has reached my ears. The folk there have not but the highest praise for you. You certainly have a knack for making Mother proud. Keep up the good work, you hear? Oh, a letter from Luqualot? There you go. I haven't the slightest inkling what this could be about. Gods be good. I have a mission for you. Suffice it to say, it is urgent. Hey, guys, thanks for that hype train. That was awesome. Ginger, thank you so much, dude. You are a blessing and a good friend. Make what arrangements you can and report back to me the moment you are ready. Okay. What is this? Why do you have like cards as your... Oh, these are... Okay, we didn't care about that earlier. Time for you to get the kids to bed. Work, lurk, and thanks, dude. Love my FF11 gift you sent to me today. Legendary. Oh, you sent me to this day. Dude, it's so cool. And I still have a copy too. I have it for posterity, you know. I've never played FF11 at all. A mission of great import. Time is of the essence, so I shall speak plain. Based on Luke Willot's observations, the XIV designs on the Guardian Tree, and they mean to act soon. The tree is the oldest living thing in this ancient forest, and it is held sacred by every forest-born Gardanian. Should it come to any harm, the elementals would fly into a rage beyond pacifying. I dread to think of the chaos that would ensue. There isn't much time. We must act quickly. Please see this letter to the hands of Bow Lord Lewin at the seat of the first bow and quiver's hold. Should the need arise, pray put yourself wholly at the man's disposal. I strongly suspect he will need all the able-bodied souls he can muster. Okay. The fate of Gardania hangs at the balance. Go swiftly. Okay, he's at the Archer's Guild. An urgent message from Mother Mune. Very well, you may enter. Thanks. So, you are Kaito, the adventurer of whom I've heard so much. I understand you wish words with me. Mune has information on the exile, you say. Speak freely, you have both my ears. Well, here, read. Red Robin Hood. Matron forfend. They mean to defile the Guardian Tree. Before Nafka. I swear, this filthy birdman will not touch it. Nay, not so much as a single leaf. 12, help me. How can it be that neither the wood whalers nor the gods' quiver caught wind of this? I cannot help but think this plot bears the mark of the masked devil who has eluded us for so long. We must be wary. This incursion may be more than it seems. Ah, would the warriors of light were still with us. Listen, no time for such idle thoughts. Thank you for delivering this message. You may assure me, Yoon, that I will dispatch a unit of my best men to investigate. My lord! What is it? It's the Ixal, sir. The Ixal have amassed at the Guardian Tree. Already? Miyun believes you capable, and I think of no better judge than she. Lend us your strength this day. Aid in the defense of the Guardian Tree. Sure. Make haste to the Guardian Tree. Is there anything in here? I guess not. Why is his room a whole separate area? Hey, Denali coming in with the Wumbleweed. Thanks for raiding over on Rumble. Appreciate you being here. And on Twitch. Let's go. Guys, check out Denali. Denali raid.
Welcome back.
Howdy. Welcome in, everybody. Good to see y'all coming by here. Where's the Guardian Tree? The Central Shroud. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Nope. I'm gonna hit the button, hit the other button. And I'm doing it wrong. You know what? Mouse time. Alright, here we go. Yes. Steven, what's up? Engineer for God. Howdy, howdy, howdy. How's the first playthrough going? It's pretty fun. I like how I most frequently use Will's emotes in a Denali raid. I mean, they're good emotes, Knight. They're good emotes. Hey, Shield, how's it going? Colors work together. I have to go around. Just literally following the directions doesn't always help. Debbie Pokemon emotes. Thanks. I spent stream money on Etsy. Engineer, good night. Hey, thanks for stopping by on the coming in with the raid. I hope you had a great time. If you're tired, definitely get some rest. Denali, how was your stream? What were you guys up to? And welcome in, Raiders, if this is your first time here. Welcome in. My name's Chrono, family-friendly, variety streamer, Jesus lover, dad, gamer, and a bunch of other things that I'm probably missing. We did a sound effects stream? Neat. Tonight, and for now, I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV online as a newbie. I've never played this game before. I don't know what I'm doing. And I'm getting a lot of help from some great longtime players who just popped in and have been very helpful so far. That's a level 30 thing. I don't want to go over there. That's spooky. Okay. No, not the Splatoon hat. It's more of a mask. It's not Pikachu. Dadgummit. It's like deep in here too. Alright. Oh man. Well. The hat chooser demand. It's always Pikachu in your heart. The hat chooser demands it. Just not always on your head. That's true. Looks like Final Fantasy has changed a lot since 10. Yeah, this is Final Fantasy 14. The Momorpurger. W. Okay, I don't think they'll attack me if I'm a lower level. I lied! What are we doing? Why are we going backwards? Nope, I'm sorry. Should I be a higher level than this? You did not lie, you were wrong. Good distinction, Shield. Good distinction. That's a lot of enemies over there. But that's where I gotta go. I think, yeah. What is this? Dungeon. We're trying to get to the Guardian Tree. That's where I want to be.
Element of surprise.
How do we get there? Oh, man. Anything will attack you once you get close enough to it. I thought if it was like a different, like I thought the levels were taken into account. But I can't see. All right. I guess we just do our best. Can I kill it? Can I hurt it enough, or will it? Well, I'm doing enough damage to it. Like, he hurt me a bit, but... I got him. That was just one. That was one. There were a bunch. What level am I? I'm 23. Well, that didn't do anything. Interesting. I didn't hear it. Did it play for you guys? Gila Verde, you may want to do a job quest. It did the overlay, no sound. All right, something to fix. I'm just trying to think if we've done a bunch of quests. We did the novice quest. We did the every 5 levels you do your job quest. What is that? Where do I find that? It says required level 14, but then it wants me to wander through the woods? Is there level scaling going on here? Larry, someone drank all my tea again. Was that someone you? I feel like it was. Tap on your screen, right under it, MSQ, there's a quest.
Emotional damage.
To catch a poacher. Ah, okay. Well, I should have done that while I was there, but I was engaged in something else. No, we have 30 seconds. 30 seconds, and then we'll go do that quest. Should I jump from here? What if I die? Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Like I just was not paying attention to that notification on the HUD. That was funny. My bad. Dang it. It's the wrong thing. Can't fall damage unless you're in combat. Well, that's good to know. Because it sure takes HP when you jump. Why, there's so many people here. Who are you people? Okay. Why don't you go to Buscaron's Druthers? Well, this sounds complicated. You want to do them to give armor weapons as job abilities? Nice. You came at a good time. I have a task for you. A petition has arrived from the proprietor of Buscaron's Druthers, out in the South Shroud. The petitioner, Buscaron himself, has requested our assistance in dealing with a gang of poachers. I would have the 3 of you meet with him and investigate his claims. The 3 of us? You mean Kaito, myself, and... It would be better if I went alone, Lucienne. The Mikot and the other one will only encumber me. No, Silver, you will go as 3. Also, it's past time you recognize Kaito as a fellow archer. I will not. I've held my tongue on the matter of his continued presence here, but I will bend no further. Who in the 7 hex do you think you are, Bow Lord Lewin? In case you've forgotten, you aren't even a quiverman anymore. That may be, but I've shed blood defending our borders, unlike you, savage. Typically the Order's job quest, MSQ, purple-blue quest, but it's totally up to you. Interesting. I'll keep that in mind, because I forgot about the job quests. Savage, you know nothing about me, you bigoted son of, what was that? This is a family-friendly stream. Enough! One more word and you shall have cause to regret your petulance. The three of you will go to Buscrown's druthers in the South Shroud. Now, out of my sight. I don't mean to stir up trouble. What's the easiest way to the South Shroud? Alright, go there. And then from there, we'll go there and then just head due south. Alright, I gotta take this off. Can't see. Can't see a thing with my glasses. Hitting the wrong thing here. Okay. I'll put a marker. I'm not really that concerned about doing the fates. Excuse me. Okay, I haven't been here yet. Neat. Successfully complete 10 fates. Neat. I haven't fooled with achievements. I don't know. Man, I haven't been here at all. Right. Should we be concerned? All right. This is the guy we were supposed to go talk to. You lot must be from the Archers Guild. Welcome, friends. Now, as your guild master will have said, I put in a request for some keen-eyed archers to help me track down a gang of poachers that have been plaguing these parts. If I may, it is not uncommon to find poachers in this region. While regrettable, neither the gods Quiver nor the Wood Whalers deem them worthy of attention. Why then did you imagine them worthy of ours? These ain't no common poachers. They're Pawa Mujak's gang. Okay. They say she and hers are always moving, staying one step ahead, but I reckon she's hiding out here somewhere. Thing is, I can't just send my people out searching. I made a pact with the Red Belly Bandits. See, we stay out of their territory, and they don't make no trouble at the Druthers. That being so, if I summoned the massed ranks of the Whalers and the Quivermen, all 7 hells would swiftly break loose, assuming they thought the matter worthy of their attention, of course. Needless to say, that's not an option. As luck would have it, though, I've got 3 keen-eyed archers to take care of things instead, and all without raising no alarms. We understand. You may leave the matter to us. Lee Kaito split up and scour the area for any sign of the poachers. Should you discover anything, return here and wait. We'll reconvene to compare our findings ere long. Go. I'm on it, boss. Hey, what are you doing? Do you need help? Seems to be a dirty sort. Perhaps I could trouble you with the task? Looks like I shared a flagon with a merchant from Ulda, who regaled me with her tales of danger from the road. Worst of all, as she had it, was the ferocious beast that nigh gored her with an ilm of her life. Just when she thought she'd reached the forest's safe embraces. What manner of beast, you say? You'll not believe this, but it was an antelope. Yes, I doubted my own ears when I heard the tale. But 'twould seem a most ill-tempered strain of the beast roams the land south of the Druthers of late. You might recognize them by the scars they bear, from frenzied battles with man and fellow beast alike. One last thing. Do give this freshly made bowl of Sparhawk egg soup to your aid in battle. You may chuckle, but the spices contained within are known to sap the energy of these plant-eating beasts. Now go carefully. Don't let those doe eyes lull you into a false sense of security, lest the next ale you down spill freely from the myriad of holes in body. Let me see what the thing censored it. From wildlife murder to human murder. It seems so. Let's see. Some quests require you to use a key item on an enemy target. There are 2 ways to do so. First, by pressing square and selecting use key item from the subcommands. The second method is to first target an enemy, press the pad button to access the duty list, and use the D-pad to select the key item and icon. Okay. There's a call smallmouth Orobon that have been decimating the river fish. The glint in your eye, you're no stranger to violence, are you? Got a job for a hard lad like you, I have. Run along on the river east of here. Got me 3 smallmouth Orobon, will ya? They've been gobbling down all the fishies. What Buscaron serves us for our dinners, and we can't have that, now can we? Come back to me dirtied up with fish guts, and I'll see you treated like a proper Druthers regular. Alright, old man. Just grabbing quests. What the heck is that? Nobody weirded out by these awful looking fish. They just look completely out of place. Go see if we can find this antelope thing. Let's see. Spawn soup on a scarred antelope and slay it. Did we not use the item? I died. Alright, let's see. HP is reduced as you're KO'd and unable to perform any actions. In this state, you're left with two options. Either return immediately, current home point, or wait for another PC to revive you using action or spells such as raise. When in an instance dungeon, you'll return to the area entrance. In addition to rendering you temporarily weakened after being raised, suffering a KO also severely damages your currently equipped gear. When a piece of equipment's durability reaches 0, its stats drop significantly, so do not forget to repair your gear regularly. Okay. Why do I tell my pugs wait a minute? My cat has to lick my hand. They want to take turns. Okay, so we just got murked. Let's think about this. Go back there. All right, why did it start attacking when I was trying to do the... Go back south. Actually, we're just gonna use the chocobo to get down there because I don't feel like walking all that way and having to remember where to go. Where's it going? Or can I not pick the area I was just headed to? I don't understand. It just said Gridania. It's alright. We'll just walk. Be okay. I get why sprint should be limited. It just feels a little, I don't know, archaic. The search for clues. Guys, thanks for hanging out on the stream tonight. Hope you're all having a good night. Wherever you're watching from, I appreciate it. You guys are helping the stream grow. Gotta not climb this rock. Dang. You know, I find that to be just absolutely trash. Dang it. There we go. Yeah, I think if you're outside of combat, like, you should just be able to sprint. Like, it shouldn't be a big deal. All right. Let's go see if we can get this antelope thing now. I just don't think I've quite figured out what I'm supposed to do with this juice. Much easier with the soup. Recently updated sprint. They added once the sprint timer's done, we get jog afterwards. Not having known any better and just seeing that's what it switches to, I assume jog was this running animation. But if it's something different, I guess that's interesting. We can all be fools not to avail ourselves of protection of wood whalers and God's quiver, but there lies a special satisfaction defending one's own home. You've done us all proud today. Nice. Took care of an ore bomb, did ye? Reckon I'll be tucking a bowl of river trout before long then. Or a nice bit of pike, perhaps. Old Buscaron, you know, he's always done right by me, no matter what I might have gotten up to back in the day, so I don't take kindly to them as would make trouble for him, even if they're fish. You seem like a trustworthy sort, and I can see you've got some skills from your work as a venturer. Let's see you put into work for the old man, eh? Alright, what do we got? Goatskin leg guards. Seem kind of cool. Let's take them. I see you couldn't give us a toggle. I had to give us a breadcrumb. Yeah, the icon at top left corner is jog. What did it change? Our ears to copper ear cuffs from weathered earrings? Cool. We have more quests to hand out. What do you need? Some areas. Press bad button. Access to-do list. Pressing X alone radius will appear on the ground and be moved further into the desired position before executing. Okay. So it used to be like a 5-minute cooldown. Interesting. But that was the early days. Tavern is sheltered by the shroud, imparting a sense of peace and tranquility to all within. It's for this reason that much of Buscaron's ale and yarns of adventure that wayfarers from across the realm find respite at these stables, but the protection of the forest is not to be taken for granted. No, we must respect and honor the trees. Only doing so will they do the same for us. So to ask you to perform a simple task. You are to make an offering to one of the forest's fallen guardians. Not far from here lie the withered remains of a treant who perished protecting the forest it so loved. Obtain the umbels of 4 antelope does and 2 freshly plucked kedtrep petals, then place them before the treant. After the offering has been made, kneel and bow your head in deference. I can promise you when you arise, you'll do so with a newfound understanding of the significance of my words. Okay. Let's do this. Can I sit in the chair? An iron leg trap, a poacher's arrow. There's both evidence of illegal activity, but nothing that will help us find Paula. And these mead bottles are but old refuse from before the Druthers was even built. They have no connection to the gang. What do you know of this paywall woman, Silverhair? I know she's the most infamous poacher to ever walk the Twelveswood. A born leader, deadly with the bow, she formed her own gang of Makot hunters. She was apprehended once and would have been brought to justice had she not tricked a foolish young sentry into releasing her before vanishing without a trace. Is that so? In any case, we scoured the area and found nothing. How do we know this paywall was ever even here? I say we inform the gods Quiver and Wood Whalers, taking care not to implicate Buscaron and leave the rest to them. This doesn't concern the Archers Guild. It concerns Gridania, Lee. Paywall Mujuk was a savage and utterly amoral poacher whose actions, however indirectly, threaten the city's well-being. What would a vagrant like you know of duty to one's homeland? No more than he, I suspect. How dare you? And you, Kaito, say something. Now is not the time for this. Look at these boots I just got. Let's get more armor and gear. Very well. We'll return to the matter at hand. Mayhap we should take a second look at the clues we've gathered. Look all you want. Though the trap and the arrow we found suggest poaching, there's nothing remotely unusual about them. What do you think we should examine? The empty mead bottles. Why are you still carrying that rubbish? I told you, those bottles predate the Druthers. They have no connection with this matter. But if these bottles are so old, why do they retain the scent of mead? They must surely have been opened recently. Wait, before the calamity, Buscaron once served as a sentry, yet even then, he sometimes spoke of owning his own tavern. And it was an open secret that he was brewing his own private stock. If some survived, of course, Buscaron's guard, his old lookout post. It may not be Pawa Mujuk, but we must investigate it once. Alright. So Yoon wants to check on the researchers surveying the ruins at Isamhar. Hey, old friend, would you fancy a flagon of ale? Perhaps, an adventure. I can scarce believe my fortune. I was just looking for someone who might assist me in checking on the welfare of a couple of regulars. To be precise, I'm looking for an expedition team poking around in the ruins of Isamhar, due south of here. They usually turn up at the Druthers every few days, covered in dust and hungering for a hot meal. They've not been in nigh on a week. Could well be they're simply occupied with scholarly business, but they'd be running low on supplies by now, and that concerns me. Please pay them a visit at the ruins and see if aught's amiss. I'm looking for one by the name of Irel. By the way, I forgot the other one's name. Mm-hmm. Where's that having me go? Where is this one? Where is this one? That one's up. That one's also up there. That's our main quest. Okay. Let's go do this one real quick. I think. Hang on. Oh, it's the wrong way. Help you with something? Well, your man was concerned for our well-being. How positively sweet of her, but as you can see, you're both quite hale and decidedly not deceased. We did, however, encounter certain practical difficulties when a veritable legion of Chigos burst forth from the depths of the pit. Your timing is impeccable, as we only just succeeded in clambering out. In fact, since you're here, perhaps you might prevent a similar situation by slaughtering a number of pests. Say 5 or so. That should be sufficient to frighten the rest of the bird back to the shadows. Are you an adventurer or are you not? Tell me, have you any experience in the field of relic hunting? I'm currently attempting to catalog all the artifacts in this area, you see. Find the task rather more time-consuming than I had initially anticipated. All but convinced we stand in what was once Joel Mora's residential district. Alas, I have yet to recover a sufficiency of domestic objects to confirm my theory. Should you happen upon any such items while wandering the area, I would be most grateful if you'd bring them to me. Nice, Reap. One poison first and heavy shot. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. Okay, hold on. Which one's heavy shot? That's that one. I've been doing bloodletter. And if you have both poison and wind, then both and spam the heavy. Which one's wind? Guess it's something I haven't got yet. I did it out of order. Nice. You get it later. Yeah. Okay. Bigger it should go. How many of these have we killed? And even bigger it should go. That's this one? Yeah, I learned it was the AoE move by accident earlier. I was like, wait, why is this other thing attacking me? Why are we looking at, no, attack this one. It's right here. Only downside to quick knock, it's the only AoE that's a cone. Make sure everyone is in the cone. Alright, there's gotta be another thing over here. Somewhere. There it is. Why can't you jump down there? Back so soon? Are you quite certain you exercise the appropriate amount of care and delicacy in your search? These artifacts are hundreds of years old. Never mind. Show me what you found. These are most certainly examples of Jalmoran tableware. Judging by the shape and ornamentation, they appear to be cups of the kind once used to serve herbal infusions, or possibly vegetable broth. Perfect. My work here is far from done, but this discovery brings me one tantalizing step closer to realizing my dream. The restoration of these ruins and their re-establishment as a settlement for the Duskwhite Elizan. Gridanians have long perceived my people as outcasts and brigands, yet if we Duskwhites can return a measure of prosperity to this fallen city, we would no longer need to resort to common theft or banditry in order to make ends meet. Imagine it. I am rambling. Thanks for your help. Fate failed. My bad. All right. Dress shoes. Potion of strength. Potion of dexterity. I don't know. Let's grab a potion of dex. That was a marvelous work, adventure. Many thanks. Perhaps now we might return our search in relative peace. Oh, the ruins you see down there are part of the ancient subterranean city known as Gelmora. For Duskbite Illizen such as ourselves, it represents a valuable and unexpected opportunity to learn more about the settlement where our ancestors once dwelled. Yet, as fascinating as the ruins are, I do believe I've had my fill of the inside of that hole for the time being. At any rate, you can assure Yuan that the two of us, and particularly my brother, are quite well and will soon be along to partake in Buscaron's finest meat and mead. Okay. Let's go to the Withered Treant. Where's that? We're fully distracted, doing all the things we need to go touch that. We need to go touch the crystal over there too. Listen here, I didn't want any trouble, but you got it now. This place is kind of neat, though. That's what I'm saying. Like games like this, I like exploring the environments, maybe a tad more than I do actually just playing the game. Yeah, I'm not really feeling like joining that fate. Okay, what do I have to do here? Got your weekly done? Nice. Okay. Kneel in respect. Alright, what's the quickest way to get to the emote menu? Ah, there you are. Okay. Right. Map. Is M not map? Oh, crud. Go away. Ah, that's where we're going. The big fort. What are our dogs doing? They are just barking like crazy. All right, I'm gonna go turn these couple of things in. Well, where's this one? I really do need to stop. That's up there by this one. So I'm gonna go turn these in where they need to be turned in at. And I think I'm gonna log off for the night, because I do need to get towards bed and get up in the morning. We do have a stream in the morning. We do the morning game news show at 9-ish a.m. It's been 9:30 lately. Really trying to get started by 9. But 9 a.m. Central Time, so that I start on time. But yes, that's the goal every week, every day, every weekday we stream in the morning for about an hour before I start work. Okay, complete. Minions. Oh, I got a little minion. Okay. Adorbs. What is a standard spectrum die? Interesting. All right, guys. Well, this is where I'm going to log off for the night. I appreciate you guys hanging out, and some fun. Yes, I'm on the trial version. I am doing the free trial until I can make a decision on how I feel about the game as a whole. Let's see. Exit. Am I in a safe place here? I don't think I am. It'll be fine. That's counting down. Why are we so laggy? Why am I in slideshow mode? Very weird. Anyway, there's plenty to do on the trial, plenty of time. Yeah, for sure. Scorpio XZ Night. Usually near an Aetherite is the Sanctuary. Oh, gotcha. I was just in the middle of the thing. It's all right. We'll figure it out when we log on again. I will be live in the evening for another Final Fantasy stream this Thursday, unless something changes. I'm supposed to be there this Thursday. We'll be live again. And then also, like I said, 9 a.m. Central Time, I will be streaming in the morning. We do a game news show. We just run through game news articles, talk about it, comment on upcoming trailers and things. Just whatever piques my interest in the morning, or chat's interest if something else is going on. And it's usually a good time. So if you want to check that out, I would appreciate it. But wherever you're watching from, thanks for being here. I'm going to go. I don't even think I'm going to fool with raiding. Well, actually, no. That'd be a disservice to everybody that's come in and all the activity we've gotten, to not forward that onto something else. On YouTube, I don't have a redirect set up. Nobody had anything tonight. But let's see. Who do we send this to? We usually raid Andros, but let's send it to somebody else. I'm just looking through the list. There's a lot of people live tonight. A lot of people online. I want to go to... Let's send it on to Pastor Susie. No, he's doing a replay. Never mind. It's a replay. We'll send it on to Aki and fam then. They're playing Marvel Rivals tonight. It'd be a good time. We'll say hi and chill with them. All right. Love you guys. Y'all have a great night. And have a great week if I don't see you before next week. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks to Ginger for the gifteds. And everybody else for just being here and supporting. I love you. God bless. See you soon. Bye.
Out of here. After